Today we're going to show you how to do an expansion valve. This one here had a valve issue, and the biggest thing we found out is I think it got contaminated. Somebody used pipe sealant, pipe dope around the threads. These are flare fittings. You do not use pipe sealant around threads on the HVAC industry. Get in your lines, it will contaminate it, it'll destroy everything. So we're going to just do for test practices. We're going to clean this up, remove this expansion valve, run the machine, see if it damaged anything else. Typically this would be connected to a line, but I need to cap this off so I can run nitrogen through it. All of that would be in your system. You do not do that on the HVAC. So obviously this was done by somebody that probably had a leak, went to the store, talked to the guy at hardware store, and he said put some of this around it, and here we are. So I'm gonna clean all these threads up the best I can. Get up right there. All that would be in your system. These systems have to be perfectly clean. All right, and now I'm gonna put my cap on here. I got that in. Now on the expansion valve you have a dryer. A lot of people say mini splits do not have dryers. This has a dryer. The dryer is right before the expansion valve. I'm going to take this loose right here, clean it up, and I'll put a new one in. Okay. I have my pliers ready. Now all I'm going to do is heat this one joint right here. There you go. Expansion valve is out. I've got just a damp rag. I'm gonna wipe the side of this valve off, cool it down a little bit. It's not wet, it's just damp. You don't want water going down in your system. So now that that's wiped off, I'll take my adapter, put my adapter on the service valve. Make sure the service valve is open and he didn't close it. And I'm going to take my hose hooked to my adapter, and I have this hose hooked to nitrogen. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run nitrogen back through the system, and I'm blowing out the system. So blowing it out, if there's any contaminants in it, I'm trying to get it out. Now pipe dope is so gooey, more than likely it's not going to come out. But if there was any sand or any particles, anytime you open the system, you blow it with nitrogen. So now that that's out, next thing I'm going to do is prepare my valve. Okay, that's tight. So what I want to do with my valve is I'm taking my valve, just spreading it open a little bit. This is soft copper, it bends real easy. And I'm just going to get it prepared. This is a damp rag. I'm going to wrap this valve right above that joint with a damp rag. Now they make chemicals you can spray on it and all that stuff, but chemicals seem to actually hinder the process and get in the way. So I have that wrapped. Now I'll take me a small piece of sandpaper, and make sure anytime you got copper up, you do not sand to the top of it. You sand below that ridge line. You don't want any filings or anything getting in your system. Very important. But again, this one here is just a test machine because of what someone did to it. We're just going to see what effects that pipe dope may have had on any other components. So now that that's done, and just so you know, these valve coils come off. You can turn it to the side and pop it right off. So matter of fact, I'm just going to pop that off right now. keep that wire out my way. And you can see I've got all these panels off. Just get them out of your way. Don't let anything be in your way when you do something like this. Slide that down into the hole. Now I'm going to make sure everything that can get heat on it or flame on it is protected. So I'm going to wrap it all up real good. And reversing valve is the same way. You know, heat it up fast, get in there, get your solder on it, and then get out. Don't sit there and wait for a long time. We'll pull that out, and we're ready to put this one back in. And we use 15% silver solder. Alright, and that's it. It's soldered up. Next thing we're going to do, we'll put our lines on there to our test air handler. Of course, pressurize it with nitrogen, make sure there's no leaks, vacuum it, and recharge it by weight.